I'm Michelle Zini, the Executive Director of the Pediatric Cancer Foundation of the Lehigh Valley.
I'm Tracy Stauffer, the Marketing and Community Relations Coordinator for PCFLV. The Pediatric Cancer Foundation of the Lehigh Valley is a local nonprofit organization that was created to provide programs and services to local pediatric cancer patients and their families. Our mission is to bring opportunities and social, emotional, and financial assistance to families who are going through a pediatric cancer diagnosis.
I think, as a cancer mom myself, one of the things that's been most beneficial for me is connecting with other moms, other parents, but specifically moms. We have a unique experience, and so I think Pediatric Cancer Foundation really does an outstanding job of providing opportunities for pediatric cancer families to meet and get to know each other, and for those parents to get to know each other and not feel alone in the journey. I mean, I think people, when they meet us here as staff at PCFLV, they feel very comfortable with us because they know we lived this experience as well. But then when we get to introduce them to other parents and give them opportunities to really talk and bond, it's a life-changing experience in the midst of a life-changing experience. So it's definitely a benefit to what we do. So here in the Lehigh Valley, we in general see anywhere between 35 and 50 new diagnoses per year. Those numbers certainly have gone up in the course of time I've been involved with PCFLV. This year, our diagnosis number was down a bit, but our relapse number was much higher. So all in all, we tend to add about 50 families per year that are battling cancer either for the first time or the second or third time, unfortunately. And we've really just had to kind of grow as those numbers grow. We've had to increase our fundraising and increase our programming and add services that we didn't a few years ago know we needed, but just really trying to keep up with what the families need in their lives during these crazy, traumatic experiences. So I'm just really proud of PCFLV for really accommodating the needs of the families, growing with the diagnoses and with those needs, and just always looking for more and more ways that we can help.
My name is Laura Rappa, and my 5-year-old daughter, McCoy Rappa, was diagnosed with acute lymphoblastic leukemia on November 20th, 2019. We first heard about PCFLV on probably the week that McCoy, my daughter, was diagnosed. Very quickly after she was diagnosed, I was contacted by Chris and Michelle from PCFLV. They reached out to me to ask how they could help my family and what McCoy's interests were, because they wanted to put together a little package for her. And then they've just been with us every step of the journey since. I would say that my daughter McCoy's favorite memory and event that's been held by PCFLV is really all of them, because as a typical 5-year-old, she is into everything from princesses to being able to meet Santa, and PCFLV has provided those things for her. And I think their mission is to create some sense of normalcy for children experiencing a very abnormal event, and to just bring joy to their lives. So something as seemingly insignificant as getting a brand new backpack to start the school year full of supplies, it just makes the world of a difference for a child with cancer, because they just want to be seen. They want to be treated normally. They want to revel in those simple joys of life. So PCFLV has gone above and beyond to provide those things for our children. I would like to thank PCFLV and all of the supporters of PCFLV. The support is tremendous and the need is equally as tremendous. There's so many in our community that are affected by pediatric cancer, and it feels incredibly lonely at times. And to know that there are support systems out there and the wonderful people of PCFLV and their supporters that provide us with the strength to continue to move forward, it's humbling, and truly we thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Jose Ramos Perez, and it's affected me because it was my son.
My name is Jacob Ramos, and probably my favorite part that they have are the events with different other kids. I like how it brings all the kids around together that are like down and stuff, so at least they can be happy with other kids and know what they're dealing with.
Thank you for bringing a smile to my son's face, bringing a lot of memories with other families. You know, one times are hard and he's emotionally down on himself. Moments like this and events like this impacts him where for that split second he realizes he's not the only one going through it. He sees a lot of different children, a lot of different families being affected from it. So it's definitely a thank you. Thank you, and it brought a lot of positive memories and a very good reality check to keep us on focus that we're not the only ones going through it.
I want to thank them because when kids like with cancer are down, they find a way to bring them up by like doing these events where kids can have fun.
My name is Dean Evans. I'm Senior Vice President for Value-Based Insurance and Payer Relations at St. Luke's University Health Network. Probably what drew me to the PCFLV is my wife Kate and I have a daughter, Christy, who was diagnosed with acute lymphoblastic leukemia at the age of 18 months. She's thankfully now 27 years old, and we had a good outcome. But the mission of PCFLV just really, blended very well with my history and background. Remembering how isolating that was, and to me, what I'm most proud of is that families of children that have cancer know that they're not alone. Well, first of all, I think we ask for your prayers for the kids and the families that are going through this. But in a simple term, I'd like to ask you to volunteer, whether that's your time, your resources. We really need you to volunteer to help these families in difficult times. So we have lots of opportunities, and our job as a board is to, along with the staff, make sure that the mission that we believe in carries on, and we would certainly love to have lots of company in achieving that mission.
We often have people come to us and say, we want to raise money for you. We want to donate some gift cards. We want to volunteer at one of your events. And certainly during the pandemic, the volunteering part has become a little more difficult because we don't do in-person events right now. But everybody who wants to help really can find a way to do so. An easy thing for people to do really is, to pick up a $25 gift card when they're at Target and get it to us, because we use those as birthday gifts for our kids, and we use those when we're doing our holiday adopt-a-family program, grocery store gift cards, gas gift cards. They all really help our families, and it's a simple way for the community to get involved.